All right, so what we have here is what I'm calling the first battle for Kingsport. This is a 4 by 16 foot board. Or, sorry, 4 by 12 foot boards. Two 4 by 6s end in,
Right.
and we have kind of three separate districts or sectors. We have Kingsport Harbor, which is being contested between two naval forces attempting to get landing troops onto the beach. The UN is attempting to reinforce their district headquarters, which is in the city, under siege from OPFOR units that are assaulting sites here in the city. This sector, of course, is downtown Kingsport. It is sort of a major commercial region, and it's also where the UN district headquarters is located. Wow, that's high. We have the UN forces defending their headquarters against
So that's a 9.
from the other side.
Body's still on stretch, right?
We should have a stress. And then on the other side, we have Kingsfield, which is the outskirts downtown. There's a
bloody turd.
sort of a suburban atmosphere here. We've got shopping center, we've got some track housing, a little bit of industry with the refinery, the Kingsport Airport, which is going to be
I'm not doing all
is being used as a wholesale headquarters. Now, down the coastal highway, we have a UN reaction force having moved in to dislodge the OPFOR. Before additional OPFOR units can arrive by the east-west highway cutting through the coast. All right, we're in that. So each of these different sectors acts as almost like an independent game. There are ways for the different players to send units to and from each other.
Great.
It's also possible to shoot across the boundaries of the different sectors. And the goal is that the players have accomplished their objective before they get overwhelmed by their opponent, whether it be taking the UN headquarters, getting the troops ashore, or dislodging the OPFOR out of the airport.
Awesome.
This scenario was designed for a maximum of about 10 players. We've got 6 right now, which is proving to be a pretty good number. If we have additional players, the idea is that you can add like a overall commander for each side that's doing all the initiative roles and coordinating, or you could also have a couple of additional forces brought onto the table. Things like more mercenaries, things like reinforcements coming in from off table, that kind of things.
Right.
Try to make it as flexible as possible just because you don't know exactly who's going to be showing up on the day of the event. You want to make sure that everybody that shows up has something to do to have fun, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for running it, Andy. And this is all with Polyversal, right? So
Absolutely. Yes.
All the you've made some units with the.
We're flexing the rules pretty well here because we're making some units new. We're tweaking some units. We've got active buildings with defenses.
Right.
The whole thing. We're trying to really utilize all the tools that are included in the rule set to make an experience that sort of takes advantage of this entire playing area.
Yeah,
That's the fun thing about Polyversal. Your units can move so fast. And on a smaller table, you don't necessarily get a chance to take advantage of all that movement. With a larger table like this, it actually comes into play. Now I can actually use all 4 feet of my movement to get to where I need to be.
Right. No, that's awesome. Looks great with the ship. 3D printed, right?
Yes. So a lot of the terrain is 3D printed, not all of it. Of course, a lot of these buildings were from the Neo Tyrannus Kickstarter,
Right.
Valley Consortium. But then the road tiles, the ships, the buildings, and the Kingsfield, all that sort of stuff was 3D printed. A few of the units were 3D printed. For example, the landing craft, these little light VTOL attack craft I've got right here, they was 3D printed.
Nice.
It'll mix in pretty well.
Yeah, that totally looks great.
Yeah.
Pretty excited to see it. So. Yeah, have fun. Thanks for running it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and welcome to the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, right.
Oh wait, we gotta get the Easter egg right here.
Yeah.
We're going to gotta get the gas station
I think it drops your dive
right there with Ecto 1.
Class 2, yes, they are shooting their gunships. So they're shooting, they each have 2 pulse lasers within range. I'm doing the reveal. It's in advance. So, first shot of the game, the 8, 10, and a. They each have 2 of each, so it'll
You're welcome to use this.
Oh, yeah.
So, after you
Does a 7, 13, 14 pictures.
But they're store, right?
One
side gets massive.
This is the second one, so that's a 4, 16.
Say, okay, well, I don't really want to activate everything because I want to like shoot my entire
What?
load, 18.
Oh, 18. You reckon 18? Okay. That's the number to hit. Sounds good.
So basically, what you want to do is you want to pick one of your tiles, whatever you think would be good to start off with.
And then we'll try this one.
Okay, so go ahead and reveal the order. So flip over the token. That's an advance. So you can either move then shoot, or shoot then move.
So that is a 14.
I
so
mean,
no,
I've got
that's not it. Okay. And then the second one is they're all going to fire their plasma. They're within 8 inches.
They're on
of,
the
you know,
there's
So this squad.
So I get
try
your
to give you a metric for that.
The second one is the plasma. They are out of 8. The second activation I have is. I think I'm going to go with march forward my walkers. They're all
And then I keep going, correct?
They 5 more.
So these are face ring AAs, right? So they've got 30-inch missiles, and they got 27-inch wheels.
3 inch?
I'm not saying you can't move within that bubble. I just want to say be careful and recognize that you basically there's no way you can really avoid him because he gets to move and shoot as well.
Right.
So you almost want to think about in terms of
6, 12, 8, 4.
I was telling Cat if you can do anything around.
Oh, you're fine, man. I'm just gonna take some video. Gotta slice some stuff together later.
Second one.
Looks great.
7 for 2. That beats it, but the 4, nothing happens. And then
The great thing about these larger
round
scales
2.
is
Same
you can
exact
talk to
dice.
the computer, just leave it on, and make some decent graphics, right? That's how I did like the
Well,
flight
that's actually a really good idea. For the flight deck markers. I was like, how did you do that?
Well, so for the LHD, that's all tape. Like I got like
Oh, that's deep.
Oh, so there's no reason to roll it in.